want, Doc. Because, see, right now, they just getting up in there, you know, and getting wealthy and ignoring the people. And they talking about raising taxes. Tell them to take a pay cut.
Correct.
And
You want to see a war.
basically, to deal with our youth, we got to have recreation for them. They done took our recreation away from us. The stuff that Farley Chief used to do and
Yes, sir.
Hot Mix 5, all them DJs
Yes.
and things of that nature, they done put a block on it, so we can't get that fast money.
Okay.
They want us all in the streets getting that dirty money.
Yes, sir.
So we can lose lives.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
And lock some of us up.
Yes.
And continue to make those 600 products that are being made in the penitentiary.
Come on, Doctor.
Yes, sir.
That's my comment.
Yes, sir.
You know what
And
I'm
I
going
know you, brother. I talked to you on the west side. So you probably know who I am. Brother Mike be on the corner, so you know why.
Oh, yeah, I know who you are, brother. You do an excellent job, brother. Yeah, stop over there. Okay. But, Brother Mike, thanks. I want to ask something. My friend Lynn Tucker that does Lynn Tucker Solutions always tell me, I asked him, why do the politicians do us like this? He said, apparently the people haven't had enough. Why haven't the people had enough for high taxes?
Because going back to role models, see, we don't have anybody standing up for us and what we should be. Well, I'm not going to say anybody, because there are a few out there. I'm going to mention a guy's name, Michael Baisden, who spearheaded this march in General Louisiana.
Yes, sir.
And I'm so proud of him. But see, we need more brothers like that to come and stand up. This is a young brother, and he united this entire community in terms of the black family across the country. Now, see, that move shook them up. They still haven't gotten over that.
Okay.
See, we need more action like that. Yeah. Instead of guys coming in talking about what they're going to do, yeah, coming to our churches during election time, and we don't see them no more after that.
Yeah, they go up on the property taxes. It is hard to. So you're talking about a 7% cap.
These
can't even survive with a 2% cap.
If your house is paid for, your property taxes have gone up 3 times, times 3.
Yes.
Okay? In other words, if you were paying $1, now you're paying $3.
Yeah.
Okay? If you're paying $100, now you're paying $300. And if the taxes are higher than the mortgages were.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's
agree?
Pitiful. You know, Brother Malcolm used to say that when we vote, we should only vote for those politicians who have proven beyond a shadow of a doubt that they have the best interests of our people in our community.
Yes, sir.
You know, he also said that we should register, but it's just like, you know, you have a gun. You only pull the trigger,
yes, sir,
when you see your target in sight. And so I'm not one of those that subscribe to the theory of just voting,
yes,
just to be able to say that I voted.
Right.
You know, to me that's foolish. And I think that if we would take a different perspective on voting, then we would be able to send a message to these politicians not to take us for granted.
Correct. You know what, caller? We got a lot of calls. Next caller, go ahead and beat the drums, caller. Go ahead. Cannot hear you out here.
Hello?
Okay, go ahead.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead. Turn your television down. Okay, go ahead.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening, sir.
How you doing there? It's good to see you brothers out here addressing these issues.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Very important to our people. First of all, what we need to, as a whole, our people have been so miseducated, you know, and the training that is going on amongst our people.
Yes, sir.
The real education that we need. That'll curtail all of the problems that we have in the streets.
Did you have a question, my brother?
Yeah, my question is, what would you three individuals, how would you bring forth some of the truths that the people need to know?
Okay, that's a good question.
Well,
Okay,
see,
either one of y'all can address it.
Let me jump on that. You can't be afraid of the truth. See, you know, we had this phrase called free speech, but free speech is not free. And what's going on, and why a lot of our leaders back down is because once they hit that, once they jump out there, and everything hits the fan, and they start getting death threats. You understand? Yes. And when the powers that be come against them, then all this momentum that they build up in their speeches and sermons,
yes,
is nothing, because there's a saying that says, without the people, the vision perishes. Without the vision, the people perish.
Yes, sir.
But without the people, the vision perishes. And they use the old adage, divide and conquer.
Okay, we have 5 more minutes left, and I got to get Mr. Thomas in here. Go ahead and beat the drums, Thomas. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just listening to the show, and I was talking about the young folks or whatever, but to make the long story short, you have some older people who they feel they're a doctor and they know everything, but yet and still they still, like the guy was saying, you train up the child,
Yes,
but
sir.
Yes,
the
sir.
person has to make themselves qualified first, not just because
Okay.
you're older and you have experience, make you qualified.
Okay.
That's
And
good.
so,
What's your question?
and saying that, it's a lot of stuff that can be crossed over from young to old, but in order for our people, all we stating is what white folks has put in front of us. Our people didn't get this far just by talking and all this and that.
Okay.
It took blood and
Gotcha.
some
That's right.
knowledge, but now you need more knowledge. But white folks are laughing at us because we doing taxes that we did long time ago. We're in the future doing past things.
Come on,
So
Doctor.
look at Genesis 6.
Yes, sir.
Okay, correct.
That's
you
good
know,
call.
you know what? We're running a long time, and you know what? I have to have y'all back. Will y'all come back?
Yes, sir.
No
Okay.
doubt.
And please, I want some finishing comments from Brother Floyd.
Let me
Please.
let me say
Let me
that.
say something real quick. Assalamu alaikum to everybody. Watch the Underground Railroad every Saturday at 10:30. Thank you.
And let me say, peace and blessings be upon you, whoever you are within the sound of my voice. Teach your children how to pray.
Okay, you help your organization. You can tell us where your church is, please.
Our church is at 11401 South Vincennes, the Apostolic Pentecostal Church of Morgan Park. And
Yes, sir.
we are elated and delighted to have you all come worship with us.
Okay, please tell us about your organization and
Flaming
program.
Crescent Society, dedicated to the memory of Brother Malcolm X. And we meet on the west side, one of the locations, 3345 West Chicago Avenue. I can be reached at 312-409-3359.
Okay, you know what? You really have enlightened the people. You know, unfortunately, we ran out of time. You know how it goes.
Yes, sir.
You know, what does your show come on?
Fruit of the Spirit. We have a different time slot every month. This month we are on every Wednesday night at midnight and every Thursday afternoon at 2 o'clock.
Oh, we got 2 more minutes left. Oh, good.
Could I just say something
Yes,
real quick? The question the caller raised about what do we do to reach our people? I personally believe that there needs to be a mass effort on the part of black men to reach the black woman. Because one of our great leaders once stated that when you educate a man, you educate an individual.
Yes, sir.
But when you educate a woman, you educate a whole nation.
Yes, sir.
So we need to massive dose of spirituality, of our history, of knowledge of self and our culture. And we need to give it to our women because they're responsible for raising up a whole new generation
Yes.
of youth.
How do we stop the enemy from bringing drugs into the community and destroying the black and the Latino community?
Vote for somebody else because the enemies, the drugs are coming in from the top. And the only way you can stop it is to go to the top.
I believe that you have to reach each and every individual with knowledge of the truth, knowledge of God first. The greatest knowledge that we can have is of the Creator, because once a person has internalized, his own spirituality, he won't want to go near anything that's
Yes,
going
sir.
to destroy himself.
You know the picture you have of Malcolm X and Martin Luther King coming together. This is what this reminds me of. That picture that's up there.
Well,
you know?
this is where